childhood friend. To this day, I write about you in my journal even though we aren't talking anymore. I think a lot of people have failed to realize that this pandemic has had a bad effect on friendships. It was already bad enough that I could no longer see you as much as I used to, but for us to just completely stop talking out of nowhere was something I didn't expect. Once I started to feel like I was the only one voicing how I felt, trying to save our friendship, I then realized that we were growing apart. It was obvious that you didn't care, so in order to protect my heart, I let you go. I hope that eventually you would pick up your phone, call me, and tell me that you miss me because I would have most definitely answered, but you never did. So I let time pass and tried to avoid everything that reminded me of you. I ripped up the pictures of us that were on my wall. I put all the things that you gave me in a box at the top of my closet where I couldn't reach it. But guess what? I still miss you. Mom tells me that it wasn't a healthy relationship anyway, and I guess part of me knows that. I just don't want to admit it because I miss the normality of our friendship. When our bond was first starting to break, so was my heart. I have never been good at maintaining relationships, and I felt like I was actually doing a good job with this one, but when I failed again, I just beat myself up for months. But now, I'm recognizing that the death of this friendship was not my fault this time around. The hole in my heart is slowly repairing itself as I accept the fact that I don't know you anymore. Although the memories will remain, a tree will grow in your place. An opportunity to heal, an opportunity to grow without you. I wish you the best. Sincerely, the forgotten friend.
I have this small dog named Mouse who ran away one day. We didn't notice for a while. Normally he hides under the sofa until I fill up his food bowl in the morning. He never came to eat though this one morning, so we looked like all over the house for him. After we realized that he was like gone, we went searching for him in our neighborhood. It only took 10 minutes to find him, but felt like an eternity. I thought he was gone forever. He was okay though.
Dear audience, my status as a writer means that anytime words elude me, it borders on paradoxical. Sometimes language flows out of me like a river, and sometimes it dries up without warning. When I think about the person that I spend entirely too much time thinking about, words don't simply float to the surface. All kinds of relationships, whether they be platonic, romantic, familial, or other, always have the capacity to be complicated and difficult. The most difficult thing of all is when someone you love hurts you. They say to truly hate someone, you must still feel something for them. And I think that has an essence of truth. This person in question has haunted my thoughts for years. But luckily enough, pain fades with time. I don't hate them truly, not anymore. I almost feel nothing about them, if that makes sense. Sometimes they still pop up in my thoughts, but it's passing. The people who you loved the most can cause you the most hurt. I hope this has helped you somehow. Sincerely, sometimes love becomes hate.
I'm scared, man. I'm starting to lose my emotions and my interest in things like games. I'm starting to lose my interest in doing anything really. But I have to stay happy so other people around me don't question it. I don't want people worrying about me or being sad because I'm sad. So I have to hide that. The stress, the frustration, everything. School isn't helping either. I get so overwhelmed Because staying on track is difficult. You do work, your grade stays the same. You don't do work, it goes down. Occasionally it'll go up, but that's only if teachers graded a certain way, or if you do things that shouldn't have been allowed to be turned in anymore. Not only that, but I'm losing my hope in myself. I've accepted that I might not have a purpose, that I'm just floating my way through life. I'm becoming emotionalist all over, and just a monochrome personality. I make everyone laugh, but that's either accidental or it's fake. I'm trying so hard to be happy, but I don't know if I can anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Dear whoever, I'm sorry for bottling up my emotions to the point where we don't even have conversations anymore. I hope you're doing well and doing everything you wanted to, whatever that might be these days. Hopefully, someday, we will see each other again.
I'm sorry. For everything I put you through.
Sometimes I wonder what you would do in the situation I'm in. You gave me some good life lessons, but you haven't lived my life. And besides, you knew me when I was in elementary school. Who am I now? Who are you now? I wonder where you are. I'm thankful to know that it would hurt you if I had failed.
When kids be saying to their parents, well, mom or dad, I'm transgender, gay, lesbian, bi, ace, or whatever, most parents like to disrespect their child. Laugh at them or flat out tell them to get out of their house or just abandon them or yell at them and say things that can't be took back. Parents should treat their children with respect because they told them they want to be this instead of whatever they already were. That's so brave. Parents should encourage them and help them feel more safe in their home environment. They deserve that much.
Every time I do a hard assignment, it always stresses me out. Most times, I think that the work that I've done isn't good enough, so I convince myself that whatever teacher I have for that particular assignment is going to fail me. At this time, my mother is working from home, and we have to be very careful that our dog doesn't make too much noise. And by we, I mean that I have to drop whatever it is that I'm doing to let him out because my brother never helps and does it. My brother gets to go back to school, and I don't, and it sucks. Ever since I started homeschooling, I've always wanted to go to public school. At first, I thought that I was going to actually get that chance, but the pandemic ruined it. Me being at home all the time, having to work on these tough assignments have made me deal with my depression a lot. My mom and my therapist have helped me talk about things. It's also been good to type all of this out because it allows me to release a feeling that I didn't even know I had.
I wish I knew a way to express my feelings better. I wish I knew how to explain the way that I am without bringing up the past, but that's not practical. You see, I wish they had loved me how they promised they would. Why did they give me up? I thought they were gonna love me forever, but they didn't. I cried for hours. I didn't eat, I didn't sleep because I was too upset. I thought they would be different, but they were just like the last who left me. All I want is to be someone's first priority, but I wasn't theirs. So I hope to be yours. I wish they knew how many nights I'd lied awake thinking about what I did wrong. Because it's always my fault. I'm always doing something to mess my life up even more than it already is. I just hope I don't mess up with you. And that you know how much I love you.
I want to teleport to the Harry Potter universe, tell him that Percy Jackson was way better, disappear, and leave him completely confused. I wish that time could be stopped because sometimes things just happen too fast. I also wish that things didn't have to change unless the change was good. I also want my $5 back from the girl who said that she would pay me back, but for some reason is nowhere to be found. I hope you get pregnant, you little thieving dumpster fire. I guess it was just $5. I'm always playing the game. I need to get a job. Other than that, there's not anything that I specifically want to say or need to say, but if I decide I do later, then I will.
I have nothing to contribute.
Hello, America! How are you? Are you happy with yourself? Are you proud of yourself? You're basically on fire. No country wants to be you anymore. Everyone has been pointing out your flaws. And basically, no one wants to be here anymore. So, are you happy? I mean, a lot of things are changing. For better or for worse. We won't know yet. For all we know, this might be our last hello. So, are you happy?
I'm super overwhelmed and feels like it's intentional. With everyone telling me what I need to do for a successful future, combined with everyone telling me what I need to do today, and that list is continually growing and growing and growing, it's breaking me. It's like the frozen water in a glass bottle. The water freezes, expands, and shatters the glass. I'm the glass. Work, school, home, isolation, and everything else destroying me is the ice.
I just can't keep doing this. It's too much. I should have spent more time with my grandma when she was here. I spent a lot of time with her when I was young. She did anything and everything that she could to put a smile on my face. It's just sad because all the times that we spent are just memories now. All the meals that she cooked, all the talks that we had, the fun that we had, it all just went before my eyes. She just went before my eyes. I see all the pictures of her around our house. Sometimes it brings tears to my eyes. The tears start to fall down my eyes when I think of all the things I could have, should have, would have done with her. It's like when I got older, I just didn't see her or hear from her as much. Not because I didn't want to, but I guess it's because I didn't think to. I never thought to call her or ask if I could go see her or hang with her. But then, I look at those pictures and tears of joy come. Why? Because I know that she loved. I know that she loves me. And I love her too. I know that she's in a better place now. She's in heaven smiling down. And I'm going to continue to take care of business and keep that smile on her face. And one day, I'll see her again.
Maybe I should just practice. Maybe that'll help. Hey, Mom. I've been dating someone for over a year. A girl. You know her, but you think we're just friends. She moved away, so we've been long distance. It's been hard, but I think I could spend the rest of my life with her. And look, I know this is a big secret to keep from you, but you say if I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't be allowed to be alone with her. I don't know what you're scared of. It's not like either of us could get pregnant. I want to tell you. So badly. But I also want to be with her. You're the only one who doesn't know. Her friends know about us. Her mom knows about us. It's only you. I feel terrible for lying to you. But being with her is really important to me. I love her. And I know that this is a high school relationship and it might not last. But if it doesn't, I'm happy to say that she was my first love. I'm sorry that I can't tell you. But because of what you said to me, I can't trust you. There isn't room for both you and her in my life. I had to make a choice. And I chose her.
You have molded my childhood to influence my oncoming adulthood. You taught me how to weave my life into something that I can be proud of rather than ashamed of. I only knew you for a short time, but look how far you've helped me come.
Dear seniors,
Continue to push. We are almost there.
I wish I knew what to say other than I miss you. But I don't know how to put it into more than those 3 words. Well, perhaps I could say I'm sorry, but I don't know what I'm apologizing for. Maybe I could say that I miss being around you. How I miss spending nearly every day with you after school and laughing as we work. I could have came back. And sometimes I wish I did. But I didn't. I like to think of what it might have been if I did, but it hurts to think about. I would really like to know what changed. Why were you so scared? Why you couldn't just bear the thought of dealing with it, taking the easy way out and ruining so many good things? There could have been something amazing to this day. I still wonder what you were thinking, what you felt. Sometimes I feel like screaming at you until I can't anymore. Screaming until I lose my voice, then I'll ask you why. Why? But then, that would just be me asking for drama and ruining the peace between us, and maybe others as well. But is there really peace? There's no peace inside of me. Some things you can't just leave unsaid. It'll tear people apart from the inside if they aren't. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to everyone else. Only you knew what you were thinking. But you aren't saying anything.
How do I do this? Is it like like that? You left me, and I was so upset because I didn't get to say goodbye to you. I barely got to see you. The rest of the family did. That's not fair to me. You were my brother. Why didn't I get to see you? You left me, and I felt so alone. Tears I cried, man. I never expected them to be so strong. At first, your death didn't hit me that hard, but as time went on, I completely fell apart. Sometimes I feel like I'm on a boat in the middle of the ocean all by myself. I just wish you were still here. 21 was too young. You had a whole life ahead of you, and now nothing. All your plans are just nothing. You left me, and I was so angry that you weren't here to help me through high school like you promised you would. I still cry for everything we lost because you were taken too soon. Our family, they don't see my struggle. No one sees me crying. I hide it every day. I just hold it all in. And I know it's not healthy or whatever, but I also know that I'm not ready to work it all out yet. One day I'll be ready. One day I'm going to get better. And many years from now, I'm going to see you again. And it'll all be okay. You left me, And I never got to tell you something important. We never used to say stuff like this, but now that you're gone, I can't say it enough. I love you, brother. Fly high.
I'm sorry.